everybody. Hello my ninth graders. Welcome. My name is Nidhi and today we are ready to learn another concept of the chapter triangles. Now, in the last two videos we discussed about the classification of triangle and the congruence criteria. If you haven't gone through them yet, go through the links that are given in the comments and down below there. So let's get started everybody with our today's topic. Okay then. So, first we'll be discussing the properties related to isosceles triangle. So, let's start with a very important theorem here, that is theorem 7.2 in NCERT. Now, what does the theorem give us? If we have an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. अभी ये property हमने पढ़ी है, सीखी है. Where do we get the proof from that we'll try to understand today? Right, we know the property, now we'll try to prove that theorem. Isosceles triangle में क्या होता है? Yes everybody, we know two sides are equal. Yes. Now we have to prove that the angles opposite to the equal sides, right? तो equal होंगे ये angles भी. That is what we have to prove there. Okay then, let's say what is given to us? Triangle ABC, where AB is equal to AC. तो नाम दे देते हैं इस triangle को ABC. AB is equal to AC. Okay then, let's remove this. We have to prove angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, these two angles prove करेंगे. Construction we have to do here, that is, draw the bisector of angle A meeting the base BC at a point D. That is very important. Sometimes for some proofs we have to do some constructions there everybody. तो यहाँ पे क्या construction है हमारे पास? We have to draw the angle bisector of this angle. That is touching the opposite side at this point D. Angle bisector. मतलब इस angle को bisect कर रहा है in two equal parts. So we can say here angle 1 and angle 2 are equal because AD is angle bisector of angle A. So we can write angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Just mention the same reasoning there. AD is the angle bisector there. क्या given है हमें? Yes, we have AB is equal to AC. Okay then. अभी हमने क्या सीखा? Yes everybody, in the last video, yes we learnt about the congruence of triangles. एक बार हमारे पास triangles congruent हो गई, then by CPCT we can write all the corresponding parts of the two triangles equal, right? So सोचो यहाँ पे, ये दो triangles हैं हमारे पास. Anyhow, somehow, if we can prove these two triangles to be congruent, right? इन दोनों को हम congruent prove कर दें, then by CPCT we can write angle B is equal to angle C. काम हो जाएगा हमारा, right? Now the question is, इन्हें congruent कैसे prove करें? Think of it. What criteria we can use there? Yes everyone. उसके लिए क्या करेंगे? देखेंगे क्या given है, क्या parts हम use कर सकते हैं, are they fitting into any criteria? Let's do that. So एक angle हमें given है, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. ठीक है जी, चलो angle हो गया, एक A कहीं तो आएगा हमारे criteria में. Then one side is given, AB is equal to AC. Okay, एक side भी है, ठीक है जी. उसके अलावा क्या in both the triangles? Do we have these two equal? No. Any other angle? No. एक common side दिख रही है मुझे. Yes, in triangle ABD and triangle ACD, I have this common side AD there, right? So I can write AD is equal to AD. Both are common. Now, what are the order there, everybody? Side, angle, and side. So by SAS criteria, we can say the triangles are congruent. Which two triangles, everybody? Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Then by CPCT, what can we write here? The rest of the parts equal. Rest parts क्या है हमारे पास? Yes, we have two sides and one angle. तो बाकी बचे दो angles. These angles and yes, these two are equal. Yeah, these two angles are there and the two sides, right? These two sides are equal. And another pair is also given to us. Okay, so we can say by CPCT we have these angles are also equal. So by CPCT we can write angle B is equal to angle C. So what have we proved here? Isosceles triangle है हमारे पास with equal sides. So we can say whenever we have equal sides there in isosceles triangle, the opposite angles will also be equal. That is how we prove it with the help of the congruence criteria there, right? Okay then everybody, let's move to a question here. So let's say we have ABC as a triangle, right? Here AB and AC are given to be equal. Angle bisector है हमारे पास for angle A, so we can say angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. So easily, just like the proof we did there, we can prove these two triangles to be congruent, right? If these two triangles are congruent, let's say you have to prove here that AD is perpendicular to BC, right? To prove. How are we going to prove? क्या पता है हमें यहाँ that these two angles will also be equal by CPCT. Angle B and angle C equal होंगे. These two angles will be equal. Okay, let's write that. So angle ADB is equal to angle ACD. Right? Now if we look at these two angles, everybody, what are they making? A linear pair. एक straight line, एक straight angle हमें मिल रहा है. That we know is of the measure 180 degree. Right? That means we can write the sum of these two angles is what? 180 degrees. Both are equal. Sum 180 hai. Let's say each angle is x. So we can write here x plus x is equal to 180 degree. That means 2x is 180 degree. X is what? 90 degrees. 90 degree angle है मतलब क्या है? Perpendicular. So we can say AD is perpendicular to BC, hence proved there. Let's move to the next one, everybody. Okay then. Now in triangle DEF, if DE is equal to DF, angle E is equal to 70 degree, find angle F. Okay, first of all let's draw the figure there. क्या है हमारे पास? Triangle DEF. DE is equal to DF, right? Isosceles triangle. So what property we can use there? Opposite angles are equal. So directly we can write angle E is equal to angle F. From the previous theorem, mention that angle E is 70 degree. So what will be the measure of angle F? 70 degrees. Just write it properly. From this theorem, just mention in the reason. No need to write the proof there again. Doing the construction there, proving it again. Directly from the theorem, we can write it. Next theorem, everybody. Next property. Now, theorem 7.3, or we can say the converse of the previous theorem. That is, again let's say we have a triangle और उसमें हमें दो angles equal given है. Then we can say that the sides opposite to these angles are also equal. Similar proof है, just we have to see what congruence criteria we can use. Okay, so let's take a triangle. ABC is the triangle, same construction we are doing, taking bisector of angle A. So let's say angle 1 is equal to angle 2. तो दो triangles हम consider कर रहे हैं, triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Right? Let's see what all is given to be equal. First of all, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Common side है हमारे पास. AD is equal to AD. Then angles हमें equal given है. Yes, angle B is equal to angle C. दो angle or non-included side, right everybody? For these two angles, this is the included side. That is not given, that we have to prove to be equal. So two angles and non-included side. So कौन सा criteria use कर रहे हैं हम? Yes, AAS. So by AAS congruence criteria, the triangles are congruent. So by CPCT, my favorite statement, we can write the rest of the corresponding parts equal. क्या चाहिए हमें? Side. So let's just write that. We can say इधर वाली triangle से AB will be equal to, yes, उधर वाली triangle से AC there. So we have proved in this triangle ABC, the sides opposite to equal angles are also equal. Right? Okay then everybody. A question. In triangle XYZ, okay जी, हमारे पास है triangle XYZ. Angle X is equal to angle Y. Okay. Then show that XZ is equal to YZ. Show करना है हमें. तो यहाँ prove करना पड़ेगा. So if these two are the angles और हमें दो triangles चाहिए, तो कहाँ से हम angle bisector draw करेंगे everybody? For angle Z we will draw the angle bisector. Let's say it meets here at point P. So now these two are the triangles that we have to prove to be congruent, right? So what we can do there? We know the criteria: angle, common side, angle, right? So again by AAS criteria, which two triangles are congruent? Triangle ZXP is congruent to triangle ZYP there. Then by CPCT. What can we write there everybody? The rest of the parts are also equal. तो क्या बचा हमारे पास? Yes, we have two angles and a side, so rest two sides and one angle. That means ये दो angle equal होंगे, ये दो sides equal होंगी, ये दो sides equal होंगी. क्या चाहिए हमें? We just need to prove this. So we'll write that only. So from here we can write this is xz and yz. Okay. xz is equal to yz. यही prove करना है. Hence proved. Okay. Next one everybody. Now, next we have property of equilateral triangle. What is an equilateral triangle? Yes, a triangle in which all the sides and all the angles are equal. So, let's say we are talking about a triangle ABC. तो क्या बोलेंगे हम? AB is equal to BC is equal to CA, all three sides. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C there, right? Now, talking about the measure of the angles here, क्या पता है हमें about angles? The angle sum property, right? So let's show that all the angles are 60 degree. क्या होंगे तीनों angles का measure? 60. How? Let's see. Using the properties that we know. Okay. So all the three sides are equal. A, B, C. Right? Whenever we have two sides equal, last property में हमने क्या पढ़ा last theorem में? Yes, if sides are equal, two sides, then we can say the opposite angles are equal. So let's say this is a special case of isosceles triangle जहाँ दो नहीं तीनों sides equal हैं. But at a time we are considering two. Since AB is equal to AC, we can say the opposite angle C is equal to angle B. Right? Then AC is equal to CB. So the opposite angle to it, angle B is equal to angle A. Right? Two times we have used the previous theorem, 7.2. So from here we will get angle A is equal to angle B. Angle B is equal to angle C. So we can say angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C. We can prove this. We just proved this, right? Directly कहाँ से आ रहे हैं angles? Q equal आ रहे हैं. From the property we can show there. In pairs we can consider the sides there और उनके opposite angles हम equal लिखेंगे. So we'll get all the angles equal. Then we'll apply the yes angle sum property. So angle sum property हमें देती है the sum of the three angles of a triangle which is 180 degree. तीन equal angles, sum equal to 180. So the measure of each angle will be yes x plus x. Let's say the angles are x each. So 3x is equal to 180 degree. So we can say x is what? 180 by 3, that is 60 degree. So from here we can say the measure of the three angles will be 60 degree. Right? तो पहले हमने prove किया तीनों angles equal होंगे when the sides are equal. Then we proved all of three will have the measure 60 degrees. Okay then everybody, let's move ahead. Now, prove the congruence of the given triangles. Okay, where do we have the triangles? Okay, let's say we are taking the figure. कोई figure ले लेते हैं. Okay. Let's say we have triangle ABC and PQR and measures of sides are given to us. Okay, so 6 centimeter each, here also 6 centimeter each, right? Now we can say by SSS criteria both the equilateral triangles will be congruent, right? But will all the equilateral triangles be congruent? Everybody think of it. एक और equilateral triangle है मेरे पास, but here the sides of the measure are 5, 5, 5 each. Angles will be same. Yes, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60. But is AAA a criteria for congruence? कि दो triangles के तीनों corresponding angles equal हैं. Can we say they are congruent? No, no such criteria. Okay, now different combinations you can try yourself that what all criterias we have there, why are they like fixed there and what all combinations will not work, why that specific order. Okay, so AAA will not work, right? We can clearly see the triangles will not be congruent. So in such a case, when we have the side measure also equal for two equilateral triangle, we can say the triangles are congruent. Okay then everybody, with that is the end here. Let's summarize what we learned today. Okay, जो theorem सबने पढ़ी for isosceles triangle and we proved it as well, right? That is the first one. If we have two sides equal, then we can prove the opposite angles also equal. If we have angles equal, we can prove the sides also to be equal, right? So two angles of a triangle are equal, the sides opposite to them are also equal, and yes, that is the converse of triangle, isosceles triangle property. What is isosceles triangle property? If two sides of triangle are equal, then the angle opposite to them are also equal, right? Then equilateral triangle, in that all three sides are equal. We can prove all three angles to be equal, and that is equal to 60 degree fixed, right? And angle sum property we used there. And while proving the opposite sides equal, we can use theorem 7.2 everybody. And for proving opposite angles equal, we can use theorem 7.3. And in all of these proofs, always remember the exact congruence criteria that we are using there for the proofs. Okay then everybody, so far we have discussed all the properties of isosceles and equilateral triangle there. Now, for more such concepts, quickly subscribe there and I will see you the next time.